goal conceded by a goalkeeper, the third goal. Very, very disappointed.
The free kick?
Yeah, the free kick.
Okay.
Yeah. They could have done much better. He had all the opportunity in the world to save that ball.
Okay.
Yeah. But the performance in the second half,
I
was okay with the second half.
How about officiating? Would you say that the CAR would have a point if they say they were cheated in officiating?
Well, if it had happened the other way around, we will be complaining just as they are. And so, well, we'll give it to them, yes. But, I mean, on the day, we did what was expected of us. Yes, and that's exactly what we did.
What is it that I hear that when we're going on recess and we're down by 2 goals to 1?
Yeah, the crowd were booing.
They were booing at the boys.
Booing at the boys, indeed. It was not the best. I mean, we all witnessed it, and we all said, no. I mean, this is not right. We need to rather be inspiring them, and so let's stop.
Just like the coach is saying, the coach says they're a young team. We should allow them to grow.
It's a crowd of 40,000 people, David.
The people were there in their numbers
with different people coming from all parts of Ghana. It's sometimes difficult to control people and their emotions. We'll sit here, we'll be talking about this. How many of them will be listening to you this morning anyway? But we sincerely hope that we do not want to see a repetition of this kind of thing.
But the beautiful thing again, I'm told, is that when they were coming on the field of play for the second half, they cheered them on.
They cheered them on, yeah, sure, they cheered them on.
I don't know what made it change, though.
And then also, I mean, when the second half started and they saw the seriousness, yes, from the players, you could see that they turned back, to support them once again. And so when the goal came, I mean, you could feel it.
The goals came in rapid successions,
Yeah. So, not bad. 3 changes to the lineup from what we started with in Mali. And then they justified why they should start the game. But Jordan Ayew had a hat-trick yesterday.
What was wrong with that guy?
Who?
Tariq Lamptey.
Tariq Lamptey.
That ball, was he given a back pass or he was trying to score?
You see, the guy was chasing him.
Yes.
And I think...
So enter the box and get a penalty?
No, but you see, the guy is coming from an injury. he stayed on the sidelines for a long time. I don't think he wanted the guy to come anywhere close to him. So the best thing to do is burn him and so he did that. But let's give it up to Ghanaians and Kumasi supporters.
The fans were there in numbers.
David, I think that we were short of maybe just we were over 40,000. But there's something happening in Ghana here that we need to control, and we need to stop it. The National Sports Authority, they are in charge of ticketing and all these things for our matches. Look, we don't sell tickets to people when we know that the seats are covered. Yesterday, there were thousands of people who bought VIP tickets and had to stand or had to move away from there and go to the popular stand. It is not fair. If we are selling 10,000 tickets at a VIP, we make sure that we sell the 10,000 and that's it. We don't sell 11,000 or 12,000. And the money was coming in, so they were just selling and selling. No, David, we shouldn't encourage it.
I'm not encouraging it.
We shouldn't.
I'm not encouraging it.
We shouldn't encourage it.
They need to maintain the sports stadium. And
we shouldn't encourage it.
How many times will you get the stadium full like that?
I got to the stadium at 6 o'clock with the boys. And we had VIP tickets. We went there. Every part of that VIP was full. So I had to let them come and sit in front of the commentary position. And that place, when it's raining, definitely it's just like you're sitting in a popular stand. But my issue is that we had thousands of people like that who were there, who had VIP tickets, but could not get a seat to sit on. It means that we sold more than it was required.
Have they told us how much they made?
Not yet.
They should be telling us.
Well, yes, we'll get to know. We'll get to know by the close of the day. Okay. So please, the NSA, let's work on this, because it can cause us. There could be stampede. Yes, we need to work on that. But I mean, kudos yesterday. But the guys gave us they gave us a scare. They gave us a scare at the start of the game. They are well organized side, very very well organized.
Yeah. Oh, they play very well organized. They play very good football.
Were you able to make it?
Me to the stadium?
Yeah.
I told you I would not.
Oh, okay.
And I don't lie to you, I didn't come there.
Yeah, you didn't.
I watched it on television.
Yeah, anyway. We enjoyed ourselves though.
I know you did.
Yeah, sure. Made 3 changes to the starting lineup of the Black Stars in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier against the Central African Republic. Now he maintained the 3-back system, but with some changes in the personnel. Jordan Ayew started ahead of Antoine Semenyo, while Abdul Fattah Issahaku and Kamal Din Sulemana came on for Enes Duama and Tariq Lamptey. Those were the 3 changes from the Mali game. Now the back line remained the same, with the likes of Lawrence Atiase imposed Alidu Seidu on the right side of defense. Gideon Mensah, Mohamed Salisu, and Alexander Jiku making up the defense line for the Black Stars, with Thomas Partey and Abdul Samad Salis getting the defensive midfield responsibilities, with Mohamed Kudus playing up front in the midfield. Jordan Ayew, who scored a hat-trick yesterday, and he was spearheading the attack of the Black Stars. Now, Jordan got a hat-trick as Ghana defeated the Central African Republic 4-3 yesterday at the Babayara Sports Stadium. He put Ghana ahead in the 6th minute from a penalty kick after Abdul Fattah Issahaku was fouled in the box, and the Libyan referee Ahmed Abdel Razik was right there to whistle for the penalty to be converted by Jordan. But the Black Stars trailed 2-1 at the break after Luis Mafota took advantage of 2 defensive errors to temporarily silence the home crowd. But back from recess, Ghana took control of the game and pressed for the equalizer as Kamaldeen Sulemana and Abdul Fattah Issahaku swapped positions on the wings, and it worked to perfection for Ghana. The pressure paid off in the 60th minute when Jordan equalized with a powerful header from Gideon Mensah's cross. Then Abdul Fattah Issahaku restored Ghana's lead with a well-placed strike that beat goalkeeper Dominique Sefagani imposed for the Central African Republic to give Ghana the lead 3-2. And the Black Stars added another goal a few minutes later when Jordan completed his hat-trick to put Ghana 4-2 up. But late on in the game, Central African Republic got a free kick close to the 18th box of Ghana and converted surprisingly the ball beat our goalkeeper Lawrence Atiase. I think he could have done better on that occasion anyway. But well, so it ended 4-3 for the Black Stars of Ghana. What was most important was for the Black Stars to get the maximum 3 points. Now later today in Group I, Madagascar are playing against Mali and Chad are playing against Comoros. Now Ghana are on top now with 9 points from 4 games. Madagascar second, 6 points. From 3 games, Comoros 3 games, they are 6 points. Third position Mali, 3 games, they are 4 points. Central African Republic 4 games, 4 points. Fifth position Chad have played 3 games, they don't have a point. They seem to be the whipping boys of that particular group. Now let's get a reaction from the coach and some of the players after the game. Let's hear from Coach Otoado, who concedes that the first half was quite complicated, but he says that well, they came back strongly in the second.
I will take it on me because the way I was thinking in the first half, the way we should play, maybe it was a little bit too complicated, and we had just a few days to train this. We adjusted in the second half with the build-up, with Dusalis dropping, and then to build up with 3 and to have our wingers inside and our fullbacks outside to make crosses, and our wingers inside. So we changed the side of Fattah and Kamaldeen so that when they get inside, they can have some shots. And then I think this really worked. In the second half, we had a lot of shots on the goal, a lot of good positioning, also defensively, much better than in the first half. And I think then at the end, we deserved to win.
All right, Otoado there for you. Now, he says that one other thing that Ghana needs to improve on is defending in our own half. He says that we did not do it well, especially in the first half yesterday.
Central African Republic have a very good team, very good on counters. We didn't protected our half well when we lost the ball, and this is really something which we have to improve on. But it starts with the pressing up front. So one is we have to put pressure on the player who's playing the ball, and the second thing is we have to drop much more, not to get played behind us.
Otoado there for you now. Meanwhile, he had time to commend his players for their positive mentality, saying that in all the 2 games they trailed behind but came back to come and win, and for him that is a positive that we need to drive on.
Big congratulations for me. The positive stands over the negatives, and the second half, how we came back, how Jordan scored, and this is one thing that I think we have to mention: the positive spirit, despite being behind away in Mali and now here again, to come back, to be mentally strong, to come back. Like I said, big thanks to the team for having this mentality, this team spirit to come back after you're down.
Otoado there for you now. Meanwhile, he has special thanks for the Kumasi fans, and he says that well, although the fans were behind them, the rains also helped the cause of the Black Stars yesterday.
Like always, thank you. It was massive. The support was massive from the start. Even though when we were 2-1 behind, they pushed up forwards. We played better. So one, the fans. Then also, I think the rain helped us to play faster, to have control and play fast balls. So thank you to God for letting it rain. It was really good for our players. And thank you to Kumasi for always supporting us.
All right, so Coach Otuado there for you. We stay while with the Black Stars. Yes, let's hear from the hat-trick man, Jordan Ayew, who says that, well, he believed in himself, and so he's not too surprised that he scored 3 goals yesterday.
First of all, I want to thank God because obviously, like he said, it has not really been easy for me with the national team. But, you know, I'm a person, I never give up. I work hard and I believe in my qualities, I believe in myself, and I believe in what I do day in, day out. And, you know, one day, I'll be, how am I going to put it together? One day, or it will pay. And at the minute is, for some couple of games now, it's been paying off. But
all right, so Jordan, are you there for you? But he also spoke about being played out of position. We'll do that tomorrow when we come your way with the Love Sports Center. But let's hear from the president of the Ghana Football Association, Ket E.S. Okreku, who was at the dressing room after the game, and these are his encouraging words to the team and Ghanaians.
I guess the sound from outside these premises tells all of us the enormity and the importance of this victory to Ghanaians. You guys have fought a good fight. You gave it your all, and you touched the hearts and homes and souls of 30 million plus Ghanaians today. We don't have too much to say, but to say how grateful we are for the fight. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart for this victory. It is a very good one. Let's take the positives, all the positives that will come out of this game. Salis, be careful. Why are you intimidating me? All right, so just to say thank you, Akpe, thank you.
All right, so away from the camp of the Ghana Football Association, let's pick the thoughts of some Ghanaians who were at the stadium yesterday to witness the game and what they made of the performance of the Black Stars.
Ghana economy ninye eti die be yen say o ma qualifying 22 players no yan kwan nyina hye players ne sa US Canada Mexico 22 players no ye kra hye mu nsa eti do ma yen say o ma qualify nyiri bonus no o monye ba Ghana support ye ni ache
let's ne panic ama ehu kra go keeper no so atizidi ball ni kra tia atizidi na me ma hye
the vacancy ya ye be support two players na ye nya botre Ghana pressure no so
game ni de o bibia ko game ni de Fatah is out. I'm born as now Patani dear. I don't know where you are. They have a one was back. Brian Brepas and we had. Yeah, we never was back.
I'm sure the love of the Black Stars now is because people want to go to America 2026. You heard the first guy. He said, economy in here. Hey. Anyway, so
Ghana economy ninye eti die be yen say o ma qualifying 22 players no yan kwan nyina hye players ne sa US Canada Mexico 22 players no ye kra hye mu nsa eti do ma yen say o ma qualify nyiri bonus no monye ba Ghana support ye ni ache
yes and the winning bonus no monye o ye cra hye mu nsa hey okay but let's do quickly some of the qualifiers that were played yesterday in Group A. Guinea-Bissau held Egypt to a 1-1 draw at home. Burkina Faso also were held 2-2 by Sierra Leone. Egypt are leading with 10 points, Guinea-Bissau second with 6, and Burkina Faso are third together with Sierra Leone on fourth on 5 points each. Now in Group B, DR Congo won 1-0 over Togo, and then Mauritania lost to Senegal. Later today, South Sudan are playing against Sudan. Now Senegal are back on top with 8 points, Sudan are on 7, DR Congo are on 7. But remember that Sudan are playing a game today. If they win, they will go to 10 points and they will get back to the top of the table. Now in Group C, Benin defeated Nigeria by 2-1 yesterday in Group C. South Africa will be playing Zimbabwe later today, and Lesotho will be playing against Rwanda. Benin are on top of Group C. Interesting, with 7 points. Lesotho are second with 5, but they'll be playing today. Rwanda are third on 4. They'll be playing today as well. And then also South Africa are fourth with 4 points. They will also be playing today. Nigeria are fifth with 3 points, and there's pressure on Finidi George already. In Group D, all the games will be played today. Mauritius are playing against Eswatini. Cabo Verde are playing against Libya, and Angola are playing against Cameroon. Cameroon are leading that group with 7 points, followed by Libya on 7 and Angola on 5. Cabo Verde are fourth on 4 points. In Group E, today, Zambia are playing against Tanzania, and Congo are playing against Morocco. Morocco lead that group with 6, Zambia on 3, and Niger on 3, Tanzania on 3. And in Group F, Kenya today playing against La Cote d'Ivoire, Gabon will be playing against Gambia, and Seychelles will be playing against Burundi. Cote d'Ivoire leading that group on 9 points, Gabon are on 6 second, and Kenya are third with 4. Burundi also on 4 points on 4th position. Now in Group G, Somalia lost at home to Botswana by 3-1. Uganda also lost at home to Algeria by 2-1, and Guinea lost to Mozambique at home. So all the 3 countries who were playing at home lost in Group G. Guinea lost at home to Mozambique, and so Algeria leading that pack with 9 points, followed by Mozambique